Hey guys, Marsinkin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and it is finally time. The Heroes Celebration has released. I streamed for 4.5 hours this morning when the banner first came out. Rainbowed everybody. I did what I said I'm going to, like, for months I've been saying I was going to do this. I used the link level keys that I've been saving up for months to get all of the new units to link level 10 straight away. So I have all the Heroes units at link level 10, apart from the ones that awakened, because obviously I did link level them last year, so they still need shattering the limit to level up, but I'll do that over time. So we're going to take a look at Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta here, Rainbow full level 10 links. Obviously, in terms of the new units, I do have Supreme Kai of Time with her EZA and Gohan with his Awakening just on the team. But we'll do their own like specific highlight stuff later. They're just kind of here to help the team run smoothly. So the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s are very similar in terms of their design and their kit. So they both raise attack and defense for 1 turn and do immense damage. They both get 3 key, 180 attack and defense, and then an additional 60% when performing a super. They get an additional, so Goku gets an additional 80% attack and reduces damage received by 30% when all allies in the same turn are superclass, full power, or Dragon Ball heroes. Then he gives superclass allies 40% defense when there is an ally whose name includes Vegeta in the same turn. And he gets an additional attack and defense 40% and guaranteed crits once he has received 7 attacks. So because of that, I haven't given him any crit in his hidden potential, because once he gets hit 7 times, he's going to have guaranteed crits. So essentially any point of crit in his hidden potential is wasted because he's getting guaranteed crits anyway. Now, obviously the one downside, he has 11 dodge, which means he has an 11% chance to dodge. There is the possibility, of course, that he could dodge the 7th attack, which would be kind of annoying. But like I said, I just feel like there is no point giving him any crit. And so Vegeta is, of course, very similar. Same stats, same buffs. He gets 80% defense and launches a guaranteed additional super when all allies in the same turn are superclass, Giant 8 power, or Dragon Ball heroes. He gives superclass allies attack 40% when there's an ally whose name includes Goku. So when Goku and Vegeta are together, they're obviously giving themselves and the other unit on the rotation 40% attack and defense. And then once he has done 5 super attacks, he gets his 40% attack and defense permanent buff. And then he gets attacks guaranteed to hit and disables the enemy's guard. Now, the thing is, he gets 2 separate abilities, whereas Goku just gets the permanent buff and guaranteed crit. But arguably, Goku, like, guaranteed crit is better than both of these things put together. So, Vegeta a little bit shafted. I haven't looked at the details, though. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the Heroes' Red Zone bosses dodges, because then obviously Vegeta's guaranteed to hit would be worthwhile. And then obviously we want to get 5 super attacks as soon as possible. So he does have a guaranteed additional, which makes it more likely to proc his hidden potential. So I did give him a little bit of additional. He's at 11 and then went the rest full crit. Because obviously we want, you know, if he's going to do those additional supers, ideally we want them all to be crits. So first turn, we do have the support from Xeno Super Saiyan Goku. So he's providing Goku with an extra 40% support, but Vegeta's obviously not getting anything extra. So Goku's at 214k at the start of the turn. One thing that people need to get into their heads, and even though I've been defending these units from all the crazy people on Twitter who've been underrating them, one thing you have to be very aware, and I've never denied this, like, Goku is not a godly slot 1 tank, because he gets tons of his defense on super. So he gets 60% when he super attacks from his passive, and he gets the 30% raise from his actual super attack effect. So now, because he double supered, like, his defense right now is insanely high, and he has 30% damage reduction. And now, unfortunately, though, because he did so much damage, it does mean Vegeta's probably not going to get the chance. Yeah, he's not going to get a chance to do a ton of additionals, which is unfortunate. If Goku hadn't additional supered, Vegeta probably would have had the ability to do an additional. So now the friend Goku that I bought is 90%. But one thing you have to bear in mind here is we don't have a Vegeta on the rotation, which means that this Goku is not providing the 40% defense to all allies. Obviously, he's getting still good links active. The friend is obviously not link level. They didn't waste a bunch of link level keys. No, it's not a waste. I would never say that. Hashtag Heroes Agenda. But they didn't use their link level keys on link leveling the new units. So Gohan's going to eat a super slot 1. What is he going to take from this type disadvantage? Still 150k. I mean, it's not bad considering he's type disadvantage, but it is a bit of a shame that it was before he supered as well, because he does get quite a lot of extra defense on super. So that is a bit unfortunate, but... Oh, and of course, this guy negates all Ki Blast super attacks, so that is a thing that we have to be aware of. So both of the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s have Ki Blast super attacks. So this phase might take a little bit longer than usual. But Supreme Kai of Time with her 100% defense raise on super, getting a double super, means that her defense is going to be looking very good here. And then we have Super Saiyan 4 Vegito on the rotation. So Super Saiyan 4 Vegito provides support to Crossover and to Giant 8 Power, which obviously both of these guys are on. So they're getting 40% attack and defense and 2 ki from him. So Goku is at 214 and Vegeta is at 246. Now obviously they do have Kamehameha, so if we put them together we'd get an extra link, but obviously we want Goku to be taking the hits, right? So let's go ahead and do this, and then we'll grab these for you. So how many times did Goku get hit on the last turn? Was it like 3 or 4? So 13k, yeah, so he's going to take damage from this. 361. I mean, this is what I was saying on the previous turn, right? He is not a god slot 1 tank. So people are going to see that and be like, oh, see, he is bad. But he's, like I say, he's not a god slot 1 tank, and it's a type disadvantage super attack. Now, the thing is, like I said, he gets so much extra defense on super that that number would be significantly less if he had super attacked first. So it is very unfortunate that we had to eat the super in slot 1. But that's why he's not a great slot 1 unit, right? So a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. We've got a lot of Ki Blast super attacks on the team, so this phase is actually going to take quite a while. That's the one downside I always forget about running this stage when it comes to the showcases, is the fact that if you bring a team that is very largely Ki Blast supers, then it's going to take a while. So Gohan gets the additional, sadly no crits. We obviously would have preferred to do some decent damage here, but type disadvantage does really screw you over when it comes to damage in these harder events if you're not critting. But 90% friend Goku, and now he's going to eat a super. Nice. So post super attack with the Princess Snake, he takes 11k, the 90%, without being full level 10 links. So if that was my one, Rainbow with level 10 links, I imagine he would take, like, he would definitely take less than 10k. Now we do have a defensive item active, so it's not like he's you know, absolutely popping off, but you're not going to share any links, are you? No. Well, you know, we're not going to get any build up for, we're not going to actually get any progress in beating the stage here, but Vegeta should be, this should be enough supers for him to be fully built up now. So yeah, 6.9. Is this the 5th one? I should have been keeping track of his super attacks, but has Goku been hit? Wow, Goku's at 10.24. I think Goku is fully built up now. But yeah, that's pretty good from Goku. Yeah, we didn't get the attack up thing or anything, so yeah, pretty solid. But only Supreme Kai of Time and Super Saiyan 4 Gohan are able to do damage to this guy, which is unfortunate. How much is she going to take from this after raising her defense by 100%? 236. That's actually not too bad. Considering her role is just to be a floating support unit, that's honestly not bad tanking against a type neutral super attack. So, oh, actually, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito can do damage as well, so we should finish him off this turn. Gohan's getting the support from Vegito. There's the double super as well. Let's go. So, come on, crit. Alright, well, Vegito should be able to finish him off here. Has the friend Goku been hit 5 times? No. I think his attack stat would be higher than that, right, with the extra buff. Yeah, absorb those Ki Blasts. One more? Is that going to be the one? No, we still don't get the attack and defense up icon appear, so probably not. That's the thing, right? If you are running him in slot 2, you're kind of... Oh, he didn't finish him off. Are you kidding me? And now we have the rotation where we can't actually kill him because none of these units do damage to him. Alright, so let's see. Goku now with his support from Xeno Goku and his full passive. So he's starting the turn at 300k defense. So 300k defense with 30% damage reduction is not bad, but it's not great. So again, this just kind of highlights exactly what I was saying, that he's not designed to be a godly slot 1 tank. I think people just see the fact that he has like damage reduction and they think, and like Vegeta's obviously got the additional super. So when you look at the two of them, you're like, oh, well, Goku's a slot 1 unit. It's like, he's not really. Obviously the rotation, if you want to run Goku and Vegeta together as a rotation, then obviously out of the two of them, Goku is the slot 1 unit. But really, by definition, like, he is not a slot 1 unit. How much is Vegeta going to take from this? Because this is type neutral. Oh, wow. Double-digit damage. See, Vegeta definitely has the potential to be looking really good. Because he's not getting support from Xeno Goku. And that was double-digit damage from a super attack. And he does not have any damage reduction. So, I would say that is actually pretty good. And we're going to get the Dokkan attack next turn. So, I can't believe we're on turn 8 against the second phase because I brought a full team of Ki Blast Supers. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we're only here to see what the units can do. So, I don't really care about how quickly we get through the stage. But now we're going to be looking a little bit better. So, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, or Vegeto, is here for the 40% support. So, yeah, 299. Vegeta's at 344 at the start of the turn. Remember, he is getting 60% on super. So, that's what? 50% would be 170. Which would put him to, what? 510? Something like that. But it's 60%. So, he's going to be at about maybe 530, 540. Then he gets the 30% defense raise on super, which he guaranteed does 2 of. So, he's like over 700k defense. Now, he doesn't have damage reduction, so obviously it's not going to be like the craziest defense against some of the hardest bosses in the game. But like, goddamn, that's pretty good. So, let's see what Goku can do here with the Dokkan attack, with the support. He is at 9.96. That is definitely pretty good for our boy. And this is without 2 of his links active. Like, if we put him in the middle so that he was getting Kamehameha from Vegito, we would be over 10 million attack, which is pretty good. So how much are you going to do here? Remember, he gets guaranteed crits now as well. So 14 million crit on the Dokkan attack. And of course, that means his additional normals are all guaranteed crits as well. So how much does he tank the super after he's supered? Yeah, see, type neutral, he's tanking these supers for double-digit damage. And then in comes Vegeta with 8 million. See, Vegeta, his attack stat is a bit lower. But remember, he's doing 2 8 million guarantee. Well, the second one will be over 8 million. Because they raise attack and defense for 1 turn. So, yeah, I've got to say, I am very much enjoying these guys. I do think the perfect team builds for them are going to take some work to figure out. Because I think with the full Heroes team, you probably want to have Gohan and then Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku as your main slot 1 units. But then you have to figure out how you want to run the team so that you always have like a Goku with the Limit Breaker Vegeta and a Vegeta with the Goku. So, I guess you could run, on the turn that you have Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I guess you could just have Limit Breaker Vegeta on that rotation. But then it's like, how do you then get a Vegeta with the Goku who's going to be on the other rotation? So I feel like it's going to take some, a little bit of testing to work out like the perfect build for this team. But I am definitely impressed with what I've seen so far. Goku is sealed. So, start of turn, our defense is higher with Vegeta, but obviously he doesn't have damage reduction. But he does have type disadvantage in this particular instance. So, actually, let's go ahead and put him in slot 1. And let's see what he can do here in terms of the overall damage output. They're both getting support as well. So, Supreme Kai of Time making them both look much, much better here as well. Yeah, obviously tanks the normals for double digits. And then 8.27. So how much does this do? 6 million. Then we get the guaranteed additional, so we jump up to 8.6. So we should break 9 million if we do actually get the triple super. Ah, we only got a normal. But we crit and we finished him off, so yeah, definitely impressed with that. And now we have our boy Nova Shenron. Okay. This is a good rotation for the for all of the Super Saiyan 4s here, actually. So let's go ahead and do this. I think this Goku is still not fully built up yet, right? Actually, he's at 214. Oh, no, that's with support. So, yeah, this Goku's still not fully built up, which I guess is one of the drawbacks of his design, right? If you are running him as a slot 2 unit, but you keep getting rotations like the one we've had so far, where most of the attacks are in slot 1, then obviously it's going to take him a lot longer to get fully built up. But, I mean, he's still rocking 8.5 million attack. After super attacking, he's going to be at like 400k defense with 30% damage reduction. So that is still pretty good. Hopefully Vegeta doesn't eat a super. He can counter if Nova does super him. But he probably... 300k? Alright, well. Vegeta is, unfortunately... I had a lot of people in the stream ask me if Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta was worth getting with the Silver Stone or the Grey Stone or whatever you want to call it. I feel like that right there is a perfect example of why you probably shouldn't get him. Because he is supporting the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s, but like mine is Rainbow full level 10 links. And against an STR boss in the red zone, he took 300k from normal attacks. So if you don't have him and you pick him up with the Grey Stone, he's only going to be at 55%. And so he's definitely not going to be cutting the mustard for these harder difficulty events. But I mean, that was the first look at Goku and Vegeta. I wanted to just do a good, quick level 10 links Rainbow Showcase with some support units, just to see what kind of numbers they could put out. And then obviously we're going to start taking them into the more difficult events and stuff like that after this. So I think that was a pretty good example. Definitely a good example of how Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has not really aged particularly well. But I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s. As I said already, I'm not going to try and claim that they're like, you know, top 10 TURs. They're probably not even top 15 TURs, I don't know. But I think they're really fun, and their team can be really good. It's just a case of finding the right build. I'm going to have a lot of fun making different team builds and doing different videos with these guys. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you did summon, let me know how your luck went down below. Shout out once again to anyone who came out to the stream. I am going to be streaming again tomorrow because there's so much content. I haven't even done the Extreme Z areas, so we'll probably do those tomorrow. So keep an eye out for all the Heroes content. I'm going to have a lot of videos coming out over the next few days. So, yeah, we're going to keep that Heroes hype train going. So, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been The Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.